Hello, wild ones. It's Cole Adams, and I have something kind of unique today. I've been holding on to this footage for almost 3 months. I went to the Vashon Studio Arts Tour in December of last year. And it was such a fun adventure, and I wanted to hold the piece until their spring one came up, and their spring one is coming, and then May 10th and 11th, and it's a studio tour on Vashon Island, vivaartist.com, and totally worth the trip. Huge amount of artists to see, and I have a whole bunch of video from that day, so I'm gonna put those all together next. And I just wanted to show you some of the art I was so very inspired by. And then I also did a little sketchbook. I've been working on a Vashon sketchbook for a while, and then this is the page of the studio tour. Something that wasn't on the studio tour, which is really fun, is Granny's Attic. It's a local thrift store, super fun, and we went to lunch at the hardware store, which was also really awesome. I also have a bunch of different cards from the artists. So I have this, I made this a little pocket, and I'm storing all of these in the pocket. And if you're on island, definitely stop at the Swiftwater Gallery. They're incredible there. There is some video of them as well, because we stopped with them on a tour. And Studio V is real near them. And it was just a really fun day. So I hope you enjoy it. I went out with my friend Laura and my other friend Jody, so there's a quite humorous approach. But definitely, if you're in local and around Vashon Island, hit up the studio tour these next 2 weekends, 10 to 5, both Saturday and Sunday. It was very popular, but also very fun to just run around the whole island and see some art. And I hope you enjoy this. Please let me know if you're thinking of going to Viva or have been there before. If you love studio tours, it's always fun to see an artist in their natural setting. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please like and subscribe, and tell a friend about it, or send it to a friend who might be near Vashon. Take care. Hello, wild ones. We're off to Vashon Island for a art day. We're gonna go see a bunch of open studio tour. This is my friend Laura, and Jody is hopefully gonna make the ferry. We're worried, but we're hopeful, and we're just gonna have a great girls' day, enjoying a whole bunch of getting to know some new artists. So come along with us. We got the best spot on the ferry. Woohoo! Right up front, so we get to watch it. Yay! Look at that ferry.
Maybe we should start at the northernmost part.
Okay.
And then make our way back to center. Because
Okay.
all of these are all right here. So if you really want to do 43, we should maybe do that, and then 40, and then just work our way. Where's
43 was
Where's
Jody.
the restaurant?
That's Bonnie, the car. This is Jody, Laura, and Cole.
The car is Bonnie, that's Laura.
And that's Jody. So you can't announce it. You can't tell people. Love it.
All right, go ahead. Softeners. Oh. What? Oh.
I was really inspired by Morgan's studio. It was a small little space, but she did these amazing epoxy clay and found object sculptures. I just really, really loved her patinas and how she got each piece to look just so very interesting. And she's doing it all in a really tiny space. So it was kind of interesting to see how she worked.
Oh yeah, because otherwise.
I love the candle box.
And the lantern.
Lauren's wedding.
Yeah, it does.
Is this your first stop?
This is our third.
No, I don't have Bunker Trail, but I have that. Oh, no, I don't know which one I have. This one?
We're gonna put music on all of these. I meant to take things. I forgot. And Studio V's at the back. This is a quaint little area.
I like it.
I like it too.
I think, are we heading back to the cars?
I think we are. I think that was the big ones.
I'll go to the ferry.
Well, I mean, should we look at the map just to be sure? But you guys are doing great. Studio V.
He can run way fast. Good.
From Studio V. This is Urban Bloom, not on the studio tour, but pretty beautiful. Oh, these look amazing. Oh, did you see what the candle company is?
Leaves and stuff and how they do it. But we all had to keep it warm. It's cold out there in these different sites. Linoleum neighbors.
And I'm always like, woo, about it. So cool. How long have you been working on wood? Thank you. It's an amazing place. So happy. I ended up getting one of the prints, and Jennifer's going to tell us a little bit about it.
So
You can come out.
it was 2019, and we were snowed in. I can get out of my car, so I collect these AAA vintage maps because I like to cut butterflies out of them for my installation work. And this is one of my remnants.
That's so cool.
From my installation work. So I was stuck in my house. I had a set of watercolors that a friend gave me. I hadn't played with watercolors for a long time. And so I sat down with the map, and I play with sacred geometry. I really like this flower of life pattern. I've been
so
messing
cool.
with it for a while.
Yeah.
And so when I laid down that pattern, all of a sudden I could see the hummingbird. And then I could see the pussy willow. And this was the start of that whole series that you saw in my studio.
They're
With all
amazing.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see the animal until I did the pattern. And what I love about this is it's a perfect snapshot in time of what was happening over Puget Sound, because we were
Snowing.
the Annis were doing their early spring 80-foot mating displays over the snow. The pussy willows were blooming, and we were buried under all of it. So
That is so cool.
this was the beginning of all of
Thank
that.
you,
So,
Jennifer.
yeah, you're welcome.
And this is
Thank
Jennifer
you.
Hawk. She's
Hey,
in
everybody.
the greenhouses.
The old greenhouses.
The old
on
greenhouses on
Island.
Vashon.
Yep.
Awesome.
Do you live on the island?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I lived at a quartermaster monument,
Okay.
and almost all the stuff is gathered around my property or at the inner harbor.
Love it. So beautiful.
And then you have to tell me your
And it's Mary.
Mary McGinnis.
Okay, got it.
And you have to tell me your YouTube channel.
I will. We got to talk about it. So what happened to you on Thanksgiving?
So on Thanksgiving, my brother and his wife, they had the bags in the car though, but they had a cribbage tournament, $5 in for everybody, and I won. Technically, it was a draw because the other gal wanted to go home, so I call it a forfeit. And I got a bag that says Crib Champ.
I love it. Super excited. Big moment.
You'll never come back.
Jamie got herself like super strong or something out of it, and you're helping me, just so you know. Yeah, I was like, I have to have this dress.
I really like the hearts sewn back together.
I do too.
There's like such good meaning there.
Oh,
I love. Oh, you know what that is up there?
those are, yeah, tape
Tape
measure.
measure. So cool.
I love this too. Can we do this?
Do it all the time. We're finally home. It was a really long day.
It was a long day, but fun.
So fun. We started at 10-ish. We got on the ferry about 10.
10:05 ferry.
And then we went to Mini Artist Studios until 4 when it closed. And then we did a couple more things on Vashon and headed home.
Yep.
This is Took. She's our home greeting community. So Viva is who sponsored it, and it's Vashon Island Visual Artists. And it was a studio tour. There's one, well, I'm not posting this tomorrow, but vivaartist.com. is what to look at. And if you want to look at the description, I'm going to pretty much mark every studio that we went to. What was your favorite?
My favorite studio was called Vashon. What was it called again?
Handmade in Vashon?
Handmade on Vashon. And it was kind of a collaborative of a bunch of different artists. And they had this stuff called coffee dust, which is basically spices that you can add to your coffee that just gives it that little bit of flavor, and that was exciting to me. But that place was great. They had
a really cool octopus holding Vashon.
Holding Vashon.
You got a really cool tote.
I got a tote bag that has that print on it. Yeah.
And then I really loved, what was it? Catherine Hawk?
Jennifer Hawk.
Jennifer Hawk.
Hawk with an E.
Hawk with an E. Jennifer Hawk Studios. And her work was so inspiring. Both her built pieces out of finds off the beach. It's pretty much right up my wheelhouse. And then the piece I actually got was a map piece that you'll see what you've seen the description of. And it's so cool. I'm so excited to give that to a friend. It was a great day. I was really inspired by the community they had there. I think anytime you can support artists, put them out there, and buy local. I was surprised with how many people were also doing the studio tour. It was awesome.
It was really good.
It made me really think the buy local trend is just so important. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you go out and support your own local
we should
artists.
also mention, if you go to Vashon, you need to eat a meal at the hardware store restaurant.
So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
And I just wanted to say, take care of yourself.
Take care of
Each other. And take care of the earth.